What's up, guys? So today's park battle is between two well-known parks. We have Six Flags Magic Mountain and Cedar Point. Quick shout out before this video starts. I got this great idea by Costa World. Thank you for that, man. And if you want to give me any video ideas, you can go into our Discord and there is a suggestions tab where you can post your ideas. Alright, so how this video is gonna work. I have 10 different categories. They're all displayed on screen right now. And I'm gonna give like a quick rundown from each park and decide who is the winner for each category. So that's just a quick thing on how this video is gonna work. To start off the coaster section, here's a quick word from my friend Coaster World.
What's up, guys? This is Coaster World. Me and Hershey Park Bros are gonna collab. So let's get started. We're gonna speculate on Cedar Point roller coasters and Six Flags Magic Mountain roller coasters, and we're gonna speculate on the manufacturer of aerodynamics. And they both have the same roller coasters from the same manufacturer, called Corkscrew from Cedar Point and X2 from Six Flags Magic Mountain. So let's speculate on Corkscrew first. The height of it is 85 feet. Max speed, 48 miles per hour. It opened May 15th, 1976. And how long the ride is only 2 minutes. I mean, that's pretty good, but oh well. So let's speculate on X2 now. The max speed is 76 miles per hour. The height is 175 feet. It opened on January 12th, 2002. And it has a max G-force of 4 Gs. Pretty good. So for Corkscrew, I think it's pretty good because lots of people go on there, and it's a pretty old ride, and it needs some people to go on there, and it just needs some attention too. I mean, it's a pretty good one. It goes lots of inversions. It has some G-force, and it's pretty good. It has a great amount of speed. It has good height. Pretty good. It's not really that intense, but it's pretty good. It's a pretty good ride. I like it. So for X2 now, I think it's not really that good of a ride because I don't really like intense rides, so that's why I'm not going for X2. I'm going for Corkscrew because it's a little intense, but it's still soft.
So that gives point number 1 to Cedar Point. I personally disagree with his opinion, but that's just his opinion. Looking at the two coasters, I would choose X2 over Corkscrew because Corkscrew is an old aero looper. But I don't know because I haven't ridden both of them. So once I've ridden both of them, assume that I've ride both of them, they're like on opposite sides of the country. I will definitely try to see which one is better. Now for the Battle of the RMCs. For Magic Mountain, it is Wonder Woman Flight of Courage and Twisted Colossus. For Cedar Point, it's Steel Vengeance. I really don't know which park to give this point to because, well, Magic Mountain has two of them, but they're two not good rides. Well, at least Wonder Woman Flight of Courage is shamed to be a bad ride. And Twisted Colossus isn't even comparable to Steel Vengeance. Like, Steel Vengeance has been voted the number one coaster in the Golden Ticket Awards so many times. So, long story short, I am going to have to give this point to Cedar Point again. 2-0 Cedar Point. Now for the Battle of the B&Ms. For Six Flags Magic Mountain, there's a total of 4 B&Ms, which being Scream, Riddler's Revenge, Batman the Ride, and Tatsu, the flying coaster. For Cedar Point, we have Raptor, Rougarou, Valraven, and Gatekeeper. Now for whoever wins the category for B&M inverts, I would have to give this category to Batman the Ride because I've heard so many things on it being a lot more intense than Raptor. Now for whoever wins the floorlesses, I am gonna have to gonna now I am going to have to give this point to Magic Mountain because they have two and Cedar Point has Rougarou. Yeah. So that's just the way it is. Two's better than one, except for when you're against Steel Vengeance. Now for the battle of Gatekeeper and Tatsu. I think I'm gonna give this point to Tatsu because a lot more people like it than boring old Gatekeeper. Makes sense. A flying coaster against a wing coaster. Yeah, so another point to Magic Mountain. Alright, so this that's all I have enough time to do, or else this video is gonna be like 80 years long. So the Magic Mountain wins in the coasters category. Now for the food category. I think Cedar Point wins this category just because it's a Cedar Fair park and Cedar Fair is like the cleaner version of Six Flags. I don't know really how to describe it because Cedar Point food's just a lot better, but Six Flags also has a all year dining pass for like snacks. But Cedar Point is gonna win this category because of their food is amazing. Next is park atmosphere. Do I really need to explain this one? It's literally a Cedar Fair park against a Six Flags park. Like, come on, Cedar Fair parks win all day. Like, no doubt in my mind, Cedar Point's definitely going to win atmosphere. Our next category to talk about is the flat rides. This is a very tough one, but since Six Flags Magic Mountain is more focused on roller coasters than flat rides, I will give the point to Cedar Point because, well, I already said this, but Magic Mountain has too many coasters instead of flat rides. Like, if some of the coasters weren't there and some good flat rides were there, like an SNS swing, um, a screaming swing was there, then that would make some more sense, and maybe Six Flags Magic Mountain would have a chance. But as of now, Cedar Point gets the point. The final category, which decides which park is better, although Cedar Point's already won, but I still have to talk about this, is the park's nightlife. I have looked at many vlogs for both of them, but as much as I want to say Magic Mountain wins this one, just to give it grace and make the thing close, make it a 3-2 game, it's a 4-1 game. Cedar Point's nightlife cannot be beaten. It is probably the best nightlife park I've ever seen. So that is going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay Hershey Park happy.